Hey guys! So today I have for you a mental illness tag. Basically this is just a general tag about mental illness. There's a list of questions. I've seen a bunch of YouTube videos up already for stuff like this, but I thought I'd do it too. Also, since I've already done an anxiety tag, I thought I would go with the mental illness tag to be probably just a little more general about my mental illness. So let's begin, shall we? Alright, what is your mental illness? I have generalized anxiety disorder. Woo! Not really woo, but yeah, you get it. When were you diagnosed? I was diagnosed in late November of 2015. So, I haven't had the diagnosis for long, but I've been suffering with anxiety for 4 years, and I've pretty much known that I've had generalized anxiety disorder. Who knows about it? My close friends, my mom, my school counselor and therapist, and of course psychologist, and some friends from school. Not everybody. There's a very select group of people, like very select few that get to actually know, otherwise no one has any idea. What treatment have you had for it? I have been and am currently on medication for it. I was put on Paxil. Paxil didn't work for me. So I was on Prozac. I'm still on Prozac, but I had to have the dosage upped, especially when I got to college, because anxiety just went. And then in November, I got put on Buspar, or Buspirone, and that helps like keep my anxiety at bay on day to day. And I also see a therapist. If I don't see him in his office, I see him through Skype because my school is 5 hours away. I see a counselor on campus or just in general things. And I also see a psychologist because not only is he helping with my medication management, he is also helping me with obtaining a psychiatric service dog, which is what I'm working towards. What's the hardest part about living with a mental illness or recovery? Well, I'll put them in each their own category because the recovery process is difficult, but so is having the mental illness. The hardest part with the mental illness, I'll say, is like anxiety likes to screw with your head a lot. It takes your insecurities and just slaps you across the face with it, just bam, and it's no fun. So, and it'll also make you think that you don't even have anxiety, that, you know, oh, you're crazy because you think that you have anxiety. You're just being an attention seeker. Nobody actually thinks you do. You're just crazy. That kind of fun jazz. And the hardest part with recovery is changing all those thought processes. I can't talk. All the thought processes. Right now I've been in therapy since probably May of 2015, so not even a year yet. And it's been really hard. There was one session where we kind of delved in a little too deeply and it struck me right here. Right in the heart, even though the heart is not here. On my awesome rib cage. This jacket glows in the dark, guys. I love it. I'm also a biology nerd, so alright, that's why I like it. But the hardest part with recovery is changing those thought processes, catching that thought as it's going by and being like, okay, what's going on? Why is this triggering me? And I guess there's also a fear with recovery that, you know, you'll be able to think better. I mean, obviously mental illness doesn't go away. You just learn how to control it better. But it's that unknown future that can be scary for people. I know it's scary to me. Let's see. Something that surprised you about your illness or recovery. What surprised me about my mental illness that I actually just recently discovered is that, like, you know how you'll have anxiety attacks or panic attacks out of the clear blue and you don't know what's going on? Turns out you can have a thought go through your subconscious that just will suddenly make you anxious. You don't even know about this thought because obviously subconscious, you don't know what's in there. And it could just, out of the clear blue, make you anxious. And about recovery, I was surprised to know that, like, my therapist told me that eventually this could go away. But now I'm seeing it that it's not that it goes away, you just learn to control it better. So, that surprised me too. Let's see. What is one false assumption about your particular disorder that you want to correct? I guess that with an anxiety disorder, especially generalized anxiety, I usually will tell people that in a teeny tiny nutshell, it's you worry about everything. But of course, that's the assumption with all anxiety disorders. And really, that's not the case. With generalized anxiety disorder, you worry about irrational things. Like, it makes sense to worry about a first date, a big test coming up, things like that. I've had worries about things like, if I don't get this phone call in time, then something bad's gonna happen. Oh, that I need to wear the right thing, or, you know, that this person reacted horribly to me just saying good morning. Little things that people normally wouldn't see as something to worry about is what you do. So, it's more than just worrying about everything, because the assumption with worrying about everything is worrying about the things that people normally worry about. Let's have a worry counter. How many times do I say worry? Holy cow. And then what is one false assumption about mental illness that you want to correct? Just because you're mentally ill doesn't mean you're crazy. People with mental illnesses, like, sure, their brain chemistry is weird, but that doesn't change them. They're still cool people. It's like I'm so thankful for my close friends, my best friends, any of my friends that I have. Especially ones that just discover that I have generalized anxiety. Because even though they know I have it, it doesn't change me. I'm still me. I'm still that biology nerd you like that's going to make sarcastic comments about everything. I'm still that loyal friend who will drive you to the emergency room at midnight because you almost broke your hand because you were stupid. So just because a person with a mental illness, just because their brain chemistry is different, or it could be that their genetics are different, it doesn't mean they're different. I mean, being schizophrenic doesn't mean that you can't play football. Being bipolar doesn't mean that you can't enjoy chocolate ice cream. Unless you're lactose intolerant, then yeah, you can't do that. Point is, if you've got a mental illness, it doesn't change you. It's just a change in your brain. So yeah, I do believe, is that it? Yes, it is. So that's all I got for this mental health tech. Thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe if you would like to. And if you need anybody to talk to, please put it down in the comments or direct message me. I'm more than happy to talk to you. I also have accounts on Tumblr, and Instagram, which I'll put the link somewhere in this screen space. On Tumblr, I am pressing the panic button. Instagram, I am, pressing the panic button. And then if any of you know about it, there's an app. I know it's for the iPhone. I don't know if it's for Android, called Pacifica. And it's used as an anxiety management app, but people with depression also can use it. And you can, like, see how your moods are. You can look at, are you drinking enough water? Are you exercising? The list goes on. And there's also different communities that you can join and interact with people. So you can actually talk to people about how you feel. My group's called Panic Button. So if you'd like to join, please do. You know you're at the right place when somebody tells you welcome to the Panic Button. You can say whatever you want with no judgment, as long as you're not rude to anyone. That's this person that's saying that to you. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. Bye.